Ito ay tungkol sa taong nagmamahal ng sobra-sobra.
I'm dreaming in dreams.
Taong nakukuha lang ay tira-tira. Sabi nila, pag ganun na daw yung sitwasyon, huwag mo na pigilan. Huwag mo na pakiusapan. Kung saan siya masaya, ihatid mo na lang.
Hi guys, so good morning and welcome back to my magical world. I am Frostbite, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. It's a windy day. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning and wait lang. I'll check the day. Wait lang ha. I am tiptoeing. Mataas yung bakod. Wait lang. So today is May 30th, 2023 and I'm with my dog. My dog, it's not my dog. But as you can see yan, show ko sa'yo yung people here. Yan. So, I'm with my people. So, ayan guys, let's start na. So, we're going to read pages 69 and 70 and we really have to bear with the wind because there's no better spot than this. So, maano talaga guys, mahangin. Ano yung magagawa dyan? Kahit saang spot mahangin. So, as a result, life passes in a sequence of boring and anxious experiences over which a person has little control. So, the autotelic experience or flow lives the course of life to a different level. Alienation gives way to involvement. Enjoyment replaces boredom. Dali lang ah. Yeah, better. Boredom, helplessness turns into a feeling of control and psychic energy works to reinforce the sense of self. So, hindi ko pa na-visit yung dentist ko kaya medyo I cannot speak what do you call this? In a comfortable mode. So, instead of being lost, wait lang guys kasi nadidistract ako sa window. So, turns into a feeling of control and psychic energy works to reinforce the sense of self. Instead of being lost in the service of external goals, when experience is intrinsically rewarding, life is justified in the present instead of being held hostage to a hypothetical future again. But as we have already seen in the section dealing with sense of control, one must be aware of the potentially addictive power of flow. So we should reconcile ourselves to the fact that nothing in the world na-cover guys na-cover ng ano I don't know kasi na-screenshot ko lang siya. I'm not with my book today. So positive, every power can be misused. Love may lead to overdo siya. So can create destruction. Technology unchecked produces pollution. Optimal experience is a form of energy and energy can be used either to help or to destroy. Okay, so fire warms or burns. Saglit lang ah. Okay, so kumuha ako ng stone because I can't do the tiptoeing anymore. Okay. So fire warms or burns. Atomic energy can generate electricity or can obliterate the world. So energy is power, but power is only a means. The goals to which it is applied can make life either richer or more painful. So the Marquess de Sade perfected the infliction of pain into a form of pleasure, and in fact cruelty is a universal source of enjoyment for people who have not developed more sophisticated skills. So even in societies that are called civilized, because they try to make life enjoyable without interfering with anyone's well-being, people are attracted to violence. Gladiatorial instance, Victorians paid money to see rats being torn up by terriers. Spaniards approached the killing of bulls with reverence and boxing in a staple of our own culture. Veterans from Vietnam or other wars sometimes speak with nostalgia about frontline actions, describing it as a flow experience. When you sit in a trench next to a rocket launcher, life is focused very clearly. The goal is to destroy the enemy. Okay? So, you know guys that there are days really like this that we're not ready, but we're already on the beach. So, actually, all my, most of the time, all my travels are unplanned. Okay? So, there are people that are planning my day-to-day life. Okay? So, wala tayong magagawa doon guys. Mahangin talaga guys. Focus. I really have to focus on me. Okay? Galingan nyo. Okay? So, veterans from Vietnam or other wars sometimes speak with nostalgia about frontline action, describing it as a flow experience. When you sit in a trench next to a rocket launcher, life is focused very clearly. The goal is to destroy the enemy before he destroys you. Good and bad sometimes self-evident. Good and bad become self-evident that the means of control are at hand. Destructions are eliminated. Even if one hates war, the experience can be more exhilarating than anything encountered in civilian life. So criminals often say things such as, if you showed me something, I can do that as much fun as breaking into a house of night, lifting the jewelry without waking up anyone. I would do it. Okay, much of what we label motivated by the same need to have flow experience not available in ordinary life, as long as a significant segment of society has few opportunities to encounter meaningful challenges and few chances. Malma lang kayo dyan guys ha. Ayan. To develop, page 17 na. To develop the skills necessary to benefit from them, we must expect that violence and crime will attract those who cannot find their way to more complex autotelic experiences. So, just be, sometimes you really have to have that self-introspection to realize if you are already on your violent side. So, a lot of women think that they are all good, but I can tell you that everyone has a dark side, so you really have to master your dark and light energy. The darkness that is within you gotta transmute it into positive. Okay, ang hangin guys, I cannot. So, the issue becomes even more complicated when we reflect that respected scientific and technological activities which later assume a highly ambiguous and perhaps even horrifying aspect are originally very enjoyable. So Robert Oppenheimer called his work as the atomic bomb a sweet problem, and there is no question that the manufacture of nerve gas or the planning of Star Wars can be deeply engrossing to those involved in them. Okay? So, how are you guys? I hope you are having I hope you are enjoying listening, tuning up to my beach channel today. Actually guys, I'm not gonna swim here. We are going to be transferred to another better beach area. Okay? Because the waves here is so huge. I cannot do swimming here. Huh? We will be transferred later after the event here. Okay, so we will continue. So, the flow experience, like everything else, is not good in an absolute sense. It is only good in that it has the potential to make life more rich, intense, and meaningful. It is good because it increases the strength and complexity of the self. But whether the consequence of any particular instance of flow is good in a larger sense needs to be discussed and evaluated in terms of more inclusive social criteria. The same is true, however, of all human activities, whether science, religion, or politics. A particular religious belief may benefit a person or a group but repress many other. So there are pros and cons when you are entering a certain religion. Your belief and your self-belief could be two different things. The belief that they try to impose to you, or to what do you call this? To brainwash you. Then just kidding, guys. To tell you guys to. So of course, our many religions have different way of teaching their colleagues or their recruitment hub. Just kidding, guys. I'm just saying that they have different beliefs, so it's up to you. Be very careful and be very wise when choosing something, because me, I choose only love. I choose only love. Okay guys, let's continue. Yeah, Christianity helped to integrate the decaying ethnic communities of the Roman Empire, but it was instrumental in dissolving many cultures with which it later came into contact. Okay, a given scientific advance may be good for science and a few scientists, but bad for humanity as a whole. So don't you ever think that the scientists are only doing, sometimes it is good, sometimes it is bad, because sometimes, most of the time, they are blackmailed by the higher elite. Okay, so I hope you know that. But many people don't believe that. But so I'm so sorry to you guys if you don't believe in such things. You probably don't know how this world works. Okay? So it is an illusion to believe that any solution is beneficial for all people and at all times. No human achievement can be taken as the final word. Jefferson's uncomfortable dictum, eternal vigilance is the price of liberty, applies outside the fields of politics as well. It means that we must constantly reevaluate what we do, lest habits and past wisdom blind us to new possibilities. Okay? It would be a senseless, however, to ignore a source of energy because it can be misused. If mankind had tried to ban fire because it could use to burn things down, we would not have grown to be very different from the great apes. As Democritus said to simply many centuries ago, water can be both good and bad, useful and dangerous. To the danger, however, a remedy has been found: learning to swim. So to swim in this case involves learning to distinguish the useful and the harmful forms of flow, and then making the most of the former while placing limits on the latter. The task is to learn how to enjoy everyday life without diminishing other people's chances to enjoy theirs. So in simpler terms, you have really you really have to know how to respect other people's autotelic experiences, like the way they kind of like enjoy life. So if you don't contribute to their enjoyable experience, just let them be happy. Okay? So, life is really simple when you let people, let them do their jobs, let them be happy as long as they are not hurting anyone. Diba? So also stop commenting on other people's lives however they want it to be, to live however they want to live their life. It's their life, and it's not your job to keep commenting on their lives. And every time you comment or you set bad intentions in the air, like this air, in the air, it comes back to you as a bad karma. Okay, so I don't want to elaborate that anymore, so you should know that, diba? So malalaki na kayo, and I know that my viewers and my subscribers and my future subscribers are really smart people, so you guys should know what to do next. Also, if you are planning to do something, know that I support you. Make sure to build businesses. Okay, so don't give up easily. Okay, I don't know how many times to tell you, but I already like give up 1,000 times, but I'm still here. I'm still here with you guys. I'm supposed to be like a long time gone in this world, but I'm still here with you. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are praying for me a lot. O sige na guys, ang dal-dal ko na. So thank you guys for listening and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Thank you for listening to my windy day. This is not sana later we will be transferred to a better location. I'll see you again tomorrow.
Sa pagitan mo sa mga